You build something from the ground up, put in the late nights, the sweat, the sacrifices, only to be kicked out like you never mattered. Imagine watching your creation explode in success while you're left picking up the pieces of your own life. Would you walk away quietly, or would you come back with something even bigger? Welcome to another episode of Untold Tech Power Plays, where we break down the raw, unfiltered stories of people who didn't just beat the system, they rewrote the whole playbook. Let's talk about Whitney Wolfe Herd, the woman who turned betrayal into billions. Whitney was born in Salt Lake City, Utah in 1989. And by her early 20s, she was already making waves in the tech world. She co-founded Tinder. Yes, that Tinder. The app that changed dating forever. She was one of the key people behind its explosive growth, even coming up with the now iconic flame logo. But then it all went south. In 2014, at just 24 years old, Whitney left Tinder under circumstances that would make anyone's blood boil.
I'm legally really not meant to comment on the Tinder times. I don't even know if I've told the story. I was literally broken when I left. It was completely devastating. I had reporters trying to go through my window at my little apartment. This was traumatizing to me.
She filed a sexual harassment lawsuit against the company, accusing one of her co-founders, who also happened to be her ex-boyfriend, of threats, derogatory texts, and stripping her of her title just because she was a woman. And you know how these things usually go? Big tech, powerful men, a young woman speaking up. It was a mess. People told her to let it go. They told her she was finished in the industry. She took all that frustration, all that anger and disappointments, but guess what she did? She built something better from the ground up. Enter Bumble, a dating app where women call the shots. No more creepy DMs flooding inboxes. No more unwanted advances. If a match happens, the woman has to message first, period. At first, people laughed. A dating app where women have to message first? That'll never work. Investors were skeptical. The industry brushed her off. But Whitney, she wasn't in the business of asking for permission anymore. Fast forward to 2021, and Bumble went public, making Whitney Wolfe Herd the youngest self-made female billionaire in history at just 31 years old. Let that sink in for a moment. The same woman who was pushed out of her own company became the CEO of a billion-dollar empire, one built on her own terms. Under Whitney's leadership, Bumble expanded into Bumble Biz for professional networking, and Bumble BFF for making friends. She proved that technology can empower people and that women don't just need a seat at the table, they can own the whole damn building. Oh, and she didn't stop there. She's been named on Time's 100 Most Influential People list, given a TEDx talk, and used her platform to advocate for women's rights, workplace equality, and online safety. Now here's the real question. Would Whitney Wolfe Herd have ever created Bumble if she hadn't been forced out of Tinder? Is success really the best revenge? Or do you think she was always destined to build something bigger? And for anyone out there who's ever been underestimated, here's something to think about. If someone shut the door on you today, would you fight your way back in? Or build something so massive that they wish they had treated you differently? Let's talk in the comments. And if there's someone you think deserves the spotlight, drop their name below. We just might tell their story next. Don't forget to follow, like, share, comment, and subscribe.